Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ark. As you can see here, we have a good few Shadowmanes now. We only have a couple new females, though, which is annoying, because they're the main things you need for breeding, which, as you've probably guessed by the title, is what we're going to be doing. I know I've already done a breeding episode, but today I really want to focus on getting mutations and building the ultimate Shadowmane pack. This is going to take ages to record, so I might just up the rates just so I can get this done quicker, because like the issue I have with Ark is everything takes so long, and if I just speed it up, nothing changes really. It's done fast, because I'm not playing online. I can understand online everything not being super fast, because I'd be broken, but I'm playing by myself, so I don't think it really matters. So I can just get them pumping out and try and get some mutations. First, though, I need to build a breeding pen. So I will be back once I have built a basic breeding pen for my Shadowmanes. And then I'll talk you through what I'm going to be doing in a bit. Hello. Okay, so I've built a very basic box, which is where I'm going to do all my breeding. And these torch wave effects are low-key annoying, but it's fine. I've just built a box. I've also got these side areas here, and then we got this middle section. Basically, I'm just gonna put like storage items and like other accessories on the sides, and then have the breeding just going on in the middle. I'll have like S+ hatcheries and nannies and stuff, just so I can basically not do anything, you know? Just want everything to happen. And we've got a stack of eggs over here, which is nice. Oh my god, there's so many. They're rolling away. Oh, they're so heavy. I can literally only use my exosuit to walk. That's how heavy they are. Ugh. I'm literally using my incubator as egg storage at this point. Getting all these void wyvern what they called again? Wyrm. The void worms will be good for taming noglins. So getting all these guys going will be pretty useful anyway, which is nice. Bloody hell, can't see. And what I'm basically just gonna do now is just set up everything on the inside and then start breeding. So I'll come back once we got some Shadowmanes in here, just making babies in a bit. Okay, so I have got all the Shadowmanes that Shane and Sean I have been producing over time. Just chilling here. They've actually made quite a lot already, but I'm pretty confident there's no mutations yet. There is a wide variety of levels though, but some of these are leveled up. So any of the ones which have like more than 10k health, I'm just gonna instantly get rid of, because they're impossible to know if I'm getting stats or not. So let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you, you, and you. Well, that's Shaq. I don't know why Shaq's out. So it looks like we've only actually got 2 viable males. Although, there's another one here. 450 as well. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, he might... Is he imprinted? So, I mean, 450 is quite high. What's your damage? I don't know, this guy could just be a really good one. Yeah, I think I shall use you, sir. You're a 452 as well, which is also pretty damn great. No mutations, but still pretty epic. Okay, so I've got... Because basically what I'm going to do, put one male on either side. Hopefully that will reach them all. If it doesn't, then I'll get a third one in the middle. And then... Or I could just put like a male there, line all the females up here. And then the babies will like be out in a row like this. And I can come in and check on them, see if there's any babies. If there are, cool. Check if they're mutated. If they're not, murder. Wahahaha. But yes, so I shall get rid of... Actually, let's get rid of all these leveled up ones first. Put them like over here, where no one cares. This is the sad part about breeding. You just get a bunch of outcasts that no one cares about. Man, look at this guy. He's got tons of health, but he's trash. Look at his level. It's only because I've leveled him up. His damage is probably atrocious. What I could do with these guys is just like a suicide mission. Wait, did I check out Shaq? Yeah, there he is. Come here, Shaq. Bonk. So I could just get all the outcasts and maybe even bring Shane and Shauna with them. And then just go for like a suicide mission against some strong creatures, like doing the Ferox mission, for example. But I think I might do that with a strong pack. I tried doing it with Randy not off camera. I tried recording and it was just a fail. Randy didn't die, obviously. You can see him there, but he almost did. Like, look how much health Randy has. 42,900. And before I even got past the first stage, bear in mind I was on alpha difficulty. Before I even got past the first stage of the mission, Randy was down to 15,000 health. And Randy does over 1k damage each hit. So yeah, I need a pack. And that's what these Shadowmanes are gonna be. So, we need to pick out which ones I want. Like I said, I want you and you. And out of the females, I think I can fit about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if I'm lucky. 1, 2, 3, which is actually how many I have. But I don't think I'm gonna use all of these, because, I mean, there's clearly superior ones. I might also just start off with using the best male, actually. I only have one. So yeah, you can... Oh, that's Shaq. You, sir, can piss off. Oh, actually are your stats. So you have 10.89, 637, 293. Because some of these levels could be based around, like, food. And that's kind of pointless. Okay, 10.89, 2970, 651. Yeah, this one has worse damage. So I'm definitely going to stick with this one. Hey, Shaq, you're confusing me. Let me just check you out for a second. And then I'll get the best female. And then breed them. And then once I've got like the best out of both of them, I'll start breeding those. I also need to make sure I do the mutations properly, because I've tried doing mutations before on a single player world by myself, and I kind of messed it up. But yeah. Okay. The 457 is 10.9. Instead of you two. But you're trash in comparison. 637, 637. What about stamina? 3k, 3.3. How are these guys such low levels? They have basically the same stat. What? Okay, you have 3.3. You have 3.3. 969, 960. Okay. Wait, this guy even has more damage. What the fuck? How is this guy so good? Okay, oh, it's because this one has more stats in fucking food and oxygen and a bit of weight as well. That's so aids. Because I mean, this one, it has the same amount of health, stamina, and more damage, but yet it's so much lower level. I might honestly just go for that one. I know it's technically the worst in terms of level, but it has all the good stats I want. Yeah, fuck it. Come on. Okay, I'll come back once I have got my optimum pair in a bit. Okay, finally, I'm back. This has taken ages to get the two perfect male and females. But basically, what I'm going to do, I watched, don't know if you've ever heard of Syntac. He's another Ark YouTuber, would recommend. Watched his mutation video, and basically, what we're going to do, I want to explain it now, because I'm not going to show the entire process, because it takes a long time. It's going to be very time consuming. But basically, we have the perfect male, perfect female, and they both have identical stats, as you can see. In this process, never level up or imprint any of your offspring, because that will just make it much more confusing, because levels and imprints do not carry over to the children, so it's kind of pointless to do so anyway, unless you're going to use that offspring for something else, but I'm not going to. So basically what we're going to do is breed these guys up until I get a mutation. Easiest way to tell if there's a mutation is if it's 2 levels higher than the parents, and because they're the same level, it'll be easy to tell. That's why you make them the same stats, because even if you don't care about the food stat, for example, and they both have all the best stats together, but their food stat is different, that will mean the offspring has random levels when they're born, which is just confusing. So make sure they have identical stats, and then it'll be easy to tell if there's a mutation. And mutations come in 2 forms. You have color mutations, which are mutations that change one of the color regions on a creature to a really just different color that you would never find on it naturally. For example, you could get like a really bright, vibrant red on the top half of the tail, for example. And every creature has between 1 to 6 color regions, which are randomly chosen for the color mutation. The color is also random. However, all creatures by default have 6 color regions, but only some of those 6 on most creatures are actually visible. And the color mutation can land on the regions that aren't visible. So you might get a color mutation, but not actually be able to tell, which is kind of annoying. But also with a color mutation, you will also get a stat mutation, which will randomly choose between any of these stats and increase it a bit. And it can land on speed, but speed can't actually be increased via mutations. So it'll basically just waste your mutation, which is kind of annoying. But that's the general gist of it. You get stat mutations and color mutations. And if you get a stat mutation, just because you get a stat mutation doesn't mean you're going to get a color mutation. But every time you get a color mutation, you will get a stat mutation. Sounds a bit confusing, but I hope I explained that fairly decently. And basically, the process of what we are going to do is breed these until we get a mutation. And then if it's a mutation I like, for example, melee damage, health, or stamina, those will be the main ones I'm looking for, because they're the most useful. Don't really care about food. Weight, I don't really care about either. And yeah, but the health and melee are the two main ones. Stamina is good as well. And if I get one of those, I will raise that child and swap it out. Say, for example, I get a female mutation with a boost in melee. The color mutations don't matter at this point. Color mutations are just there. If I get them, cool. They'll make my creature look cooler. But the stat mutations are the main thing. And so if I get a mutation that I like, I'll raise that child. If it's a female, I will, for example, I will swap out my perfect female for that female, breed it with the perfect male, breed them until I get a new mutation. And if that mutation is another female, obviously it'll be a mutation that I want as well. Like if I get a food mutation, I'm just going to bin it. I could keep it if it's a cool color though, but so if it was another female, I'll just swap it out with the other female that was already there and then bin that female. And then I breed them again until I get another mutation. But say, for example, this time I get a male, I would swap out the new child for the perfect male, but then bring back the perfect female and breed the new mutation with the perfect female. And the reason you do this, let me just show you. In here, you can see the ancestors, right? And you can see the mutations. And every time you get a mutation, it'll increase on the matrilineal and the patrilineal. This obviously means father, that means mother. So every time you breed, this number will increase if it's got a mutation. And every time you breed with a mutation, this number will go up. So if you breed with both parents having mutations, both of these numbers will go up. And if it reaches or passes 20, that creature can no longer get a mutation from that parent. So if both of these go above 20, you can no longer get mutations. So that's why you always have the perfect male or female in, keeping one of these numbers at 0. So you just can basically get as many mutations as you want. It's pretty epic. And I will come back. I'm not going to show you the entire process because this will take a very long time. It might even take me a long time just to get one mutation. I've also turned off their egg laying because it was getting kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. Once I eventually get like tech stuff and an item collector, I'll have that on. But for now, just gonna breed these guys up. And I'll come back once I've got my first mutation I want to keep. Oh yeah, before I go as well, make sure your perfect male and female don't start with mutations, because that will just mess everything up. Goodbye. Okay, we finally have some mutations. We have one here, but the only thing I can see changed is food. So I'm probably just gonna kill it, because food mutation is not what I need at all. However, this guy, if you can notice, he has a melee boost, which is really good. That's the main one we want, melee and health. So he's a male, so what I'm gonna do is pick up perfect M and slot this guy in and wait and start breeding. Breed. Let me also just put you on passive. And this person, this chick, We got the kill gun. I'm sorry. But you're just not useful. Goodbye. I can't really tell if there's a color mutation on this guy, though. He looks pretty normal. I mean, the Shadowmanes already have pretty cool colors. I mean, from the top, it looks basically the same. So I don't know. I think it's probably just a stat mutation. And only one stat at that. But it's a good one. Like, it's got about 14% extra damage. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is. I wonder, because this spyglass does actually show you color regions. Oh yeah, if you look, there's the color regions are underneath when it says tamed. This one has like a gray, then blank, then a sort of lighty bluey green, then blank, then a pinky, then a blue. But this one, the second blank is a dark blue. But I think because that is one of the regions that doesn't normally show up, we can't actually notice any differences. Which is kind of annoying, but we got a melee boost, so you can't really complain. Now we just have to wait for these guys to mate. Mate, why not? Stopped you mating for some reason. Okay. I shall be back once I have the optimum, well, as many mutations as I can be bothered, basically. I'll show you like the next step if I get a female instead, just in case you were confused with what I said earlier. Actually, before I forget, let me just change this guy's name. Just to make it easier on myself. So, male. Yeah, I can see if it's male. So, melee +1. Because he's got 1 stat mutation in melee. Cool. And obviously you can quite clearly see that he's a 460, 2 extra levels. Easy clap. Okay, I'll be back once we either get a female mutation or just as many mutations as possible in a bit. Okay, hi. So as you can see here, I have now got my perfect female, and we have more mutations. As you can see, we've gained 6 levels so far. This has taken me fucking ages, may I add. I am getting so unlucky with my mutations for a couple of reasons. 1, I'm barely getting any. And 2, yes, we've had 3 mutations so far. But look at the stats. Which ones have changed? Let's have a look. Stamina? No. Oxygen? No. Weight? No. Melee? Oh yeah, we have 1. And then you look at the food. Why have I had 2 fucking food mutations? The only reason I kept it is because I got the food mutation with this cool red color. And it just looks cool, so I kept it. But I've had 2 food mutations. Both of them came with a cool color. Like the first one, I got like this blue belly. As you can see here, it's more of like a purpley pink. But this one's like a blue. And then I got a red back. So I kept those colors. Not the. I didn't care about the food mutations because, like, who cares? Hello, I'm finally back with some mutations. We have both. They're at 470 now. So they've gone up about 6 mutations, I would say. I think in total it's about 1 health mutation, 2 melee mutations, 1 stamina, and 2 food. Obviously the food mutations aren't exactly what you want, but it's better than nothing. And if you're wondering why some things might be different, i.e. my hotbar and all of this from the start of the episode, well, you've probably seen the previous episodes and noticed that, yeah, this, I've kind of postponed this because the mutations just weren't happening. And when they were, it was just bloody food over and over again. And I wanted some good mutations. I didn't just want to get food mutations. Like, in total, I probably got over like 6 or 7 food mutations. It's kind of crazy. So I just kind of stopped doing it for a while. Did some other stuff. Like what you've seen. The Gatchas, the Giga, the Void Worm. We've done a lot. Velonosaur. We do have some other color mutations there that I haven't actually used. But I chose these mutations because I think they look pretty cool. It's like a red sort of back. And you can't really tell because of this light. But they got like purple bellies. Which it's a pretty cool combo, I think. So let's just fucking get breeding and imprint a mutated Shadowmane. I'm actually quite excited because I love Shadowmanes. I want to get a male because they have all the abilities. I do want to get a proper pack going at some point. I might do that for the next episode, maybe. We'll see. I do need to do some more missions as well, because I'm kind of running out of other things to do. And we haven't really done too many of the missions yet. So that I probably will do another mission episode next. I'm going to have to do a lot of prep though, because I've seen some of the missions online, because, yeah, and you need to bring stuff in, which I wasn't anticipating. I was kind of just expecting you go into the mission and everything will be scaled to just a normal dude and you'll get everything that you need. But that's not the case. You need to bring in really good armor, really good weapons, a bunch of ammo. Yeah. And also one of these I'll probably use for some of the missions because they're fucking amazing. Okay, we're at 60% already. I don't know what the mutation, the imprint's gonna need me to do, which is kind of annoying. I do have a nanny, but I don't really know how it works. So I just won't use it. I mean, imprinting with my settings are not too hard anyway. My Giga is so big. I need to name that guy. I'll name him for the next episode. Make sure I got everyone proper named. Let me also just make sure I don't accidentally... Yeah, look at all these. I've been doing a lot of breeding. You probably have even seen some... Actually, I shouldn't leave them. Okay, wait. In previous episodes, you've probably seen me with a bunch of Shadowmanes in my inventory. And that's because of this episode. 4 seconds. There we go. Little babby Shadowmane. Come here, bruh. Come on. Come over here. Nice. Actually, let's take you outside just in case you want to go on a walk. No, buddy. Come on. No, you're meant to come through the door. Come on. Okay, this is actually kind of annoying. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. You're staying in here. What is it gonna need? I really should have prepared some meat. I do have prime just in case. Come on, come on, come on. Give me something easy. Just want to cuddle. Come on. Go on a walk. Easy.
to have a roof over our heads.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, you know, just have a walk around here. Why not? Come on, walk around, walk around, walk around, walk around. Just keep walking. Because getting you out of this S plus gate kind of aids. I could just set it to open, but you know, I'm dumb and didn't think about that. Can you fucking imprint, you twat? You're gonna grow up. Come on, nerd. Just come out the gate, you div. I know for a fact Shadowmanes can fit through that gate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ugh, I actually hate you. You are worthless to me. You just didn't get out of the bloody gate. Well, now we have to wait for that. For fuck's sake. Okay, we have another one. It's a male again, which is pretty handy. Okay, come out the door straight away, please. Thank you, sir. And you want to care in 30 seconds. Okay. Because for some reason, I hate life. Well, there's quite valid reasons, really. 1, life sucks. 2, life sucks. And 3, life sucks. But it's fine, because life doesn't always suck. For example, getting a cool little Shadowmane. It would have been nice to try and get rid of that grey colour in the back, but I didn't get a single colour mutation for that. I basically only got the frilly and belly, they're the same region, and then like the main red you see there. I did get like different spot colours, but they were barely different, so it was kind of pointless. Hey! Oh no, I think I took too long. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. Please. Please. I know I'm stupid. Oh, he's gonna be done. My settings might be a tad too fast for these guys, but I used optimum settings I found on Reddit. God damn it. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just going to come back once I've got a 100%, because I'm obviously just stupid. In a bit. Okay. We have 2 fully imprinted Shadowmanes. 1 male, 1 female. And they look fucking amazing. Look at this purple. Obviously, you can see here, one of my original Shadowmanes. I got these for comparison. They do actually come naturally with this purple. But this purple is just so much more vibrant, and it's like a more pinky purple as well. And I just think it looks really nice, especially in contrast with the red. Like, oh, it is muy bueno, muy bueno. Also, let's just have a quick look at their stat differences. Obviously, these guys have the same because they're both the same with these two. So these guys have 10.9k health. These guys have 13.7. Bear in mind, I haven't leveled up either of, well, any of these. Food, no one cares. Torpor, no one cares. Stamina, 3.3k, 3.4k. It's not a massive difference there, but still one. 960.5 weight compared to 1.2k weight. That's pretty good. And then the melee, which is the main one. 651%. to 820.7%. My god. Obviously, these are the stats, including imprint and mutations. So as you can see, the damage has gone up a significant amount. They've also got more movement speed thanks to the imprint, which is pretty nice. just want to take this guy out for a quick tester. See how much damage he does without leveling. And then that'll be it for today. Hello there, Trike. There's a Tech Rex. Nice. Okay, 300. Not amazing at the start, but that will get higher. We can already get that to 1k. And just imagine these guys with a pack. It'll be unreal. Already tearing through these guys. Well, this is actually a max Rex. I'll keep you there, bro. I might want you at some point. Should have read that level before I saw it. Let's kill these wolves. Get the fuck out of here. My favorite thing to do on the Shadowmanes though is once you've leveled up the melee a good amount, when you do the charged up attack, once you've filled up your charger, if you kill something with the charged up attack, it actually just instantly refills again. So if you just go up against a bunch of stuff that you can one-shot with the charge, you just constantly getting charge kills. And it does so much damage, it's ridiculous. 657 damage, not bad, not bad. I mean, just imagine when they're mate boosted in a pack, all leveled up. That's when these guys will be ridiculous. Well, hey, I love the backflips they do. Boom. Gonna want to upgrade that health at some point as well, but obviously Shaq, he's already got 2.5k% in damage, which is why he's so goddamn strong, but this guy will soon catch up. Need to give you guys names though. The OGs of the imprint mutations. Sticking with the theme, what's a good name for a dude? Shock. This guy can be called Shock. Why not? Shock and Shock and Chic. Oh, I did that the wrong way around. Shock and Cheek. If I had a green one, I'd probably call it Shrek, but I don't. Well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of mutating Shadowmanes on Genesis 2. This has taken me a very long time to do, mainly just because the mutations were just taking way too goddamn long to appear. Good ones, anyway. Like, I was getting mutations fairly frequently. It's just not good ones. They were all food and weight. I don't care about that. Not on a Shadowmane, anyway. And if you did enjoy, please leave a like. Much appreciated. And check out the rest of my channel if you haven't already. And sub whilst you're there, if you like what you see. And if you don't have a YouTube channel to subscribe, just make one. It's free, you silly goose. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.